100.3 Philly's R&B, AshMac here. And it's important that we talk to the curators, the content creators. We talk to the people that make a difference in the city each and every day. And we highlight the people that you don't always see on television, that don't always get the recognition, but the people that are doing the work 24/7. That's why I got my guy, Will Toms, here with me today.
Let's go. We in here. Ash, thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you for making time, because I know you're busy being, co-founder and visionary of Rec Philly.
That's a fact.
Yes.
That's a fact, but it's very important that we get to talk about some of the things we're going to talk about today.
Yes.
It's a blessing, so thank you.
Well, how have you been able to utilize your talent and your gift with being able to bless other people and creatives here in the city?
Man, in so many ways. And one, it's just a blessing to even be able to do that. I'm a kid from Germantown, who has now been able to build a very successful business here that's always been about impact. And it's always been about giving back to other creatives here in the city.
Yeah.
So the main way that I've been able to channel my gifts is through Rec. And Rec, we think of it as resources for every creator, right? So what we are essentially is a membership club for creative people. And when people come down to our space, which is down in Center City, 9th and Market at the Gallery. If you're from Philly, you know it as the Gallery.
And it's beautiful. I will
Yes.
say your space is so beautiful. As soon as I walked in, I said, oh my gosh, I would come in here every day just to get work done.
And
you know what I mean?
People do.
Yeah.
And many people do. And essentially the membership, what it's all about is for that creative person who's like, yo, I'm talented. I want to figure out how to build a business around my art. I want to get paid to do what I love. We make it super easy for you to have access to all of the equipment you need, the studios you need. We've got 14 private studios, right? Venues, the whole nine. But also tons of educational programming, teaching the business, making sure you're connected to industry experts to get that guidance, that mentorship. And then what I think is one of the most special parts is we also have a creative agency that works with some of the biggest brands in the country and in the world that then allow us to do partnerships. And when we do deals with these brands, we go right back into our membership and hire our members to get paid to do what they love to do. So for us, we've been able to pay out millions of dollars to creatives in this model.
Yeah.
We've seen people change their lives by being a part of the program. And we're excited to just keep doing that work and to continue to grow what we're building.
Facts. I mean, when it comes to being a creative, I think the biggest part of it is finding funding. You know what I mean? How can we fuel and fund our dreams?
That's right.
I wish we could just do that for free, but realistically,
the dream must be funded.
The dream must be funded, okay? And you've been a pillar in being able to do that in the city. So I saw it on Instagram, and of course, when I saw it, I hit you up.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're offering $125,000 in grants.
That's
Can we
right.
say that again? $125,000 in grants.
That's right. In cash grants. And I want to lay it out for folks because it's really important, right?
Yeah.
So Black Music City was a project that was developed a few years ago based off of Rec Philly, WRTI, WXPN, and our partners over at the William Penn Foundation.
Gotcha.
And it really started during the pandemic when we all sat back and we're like, yo, how do we empower creative people in these moments? It's so important that while we're all in our houses, the people who are creating the content we're consuming, they're making our lives better. How do we show up for them?
Right.
And the goal was like, yo, folks need cash, right? The dreams have to be funded.
Yeah.
So what this initiative is all about, what the Black Music City grant is all about, is saying, yo, we're from Philly, and Philly has always had an incredibly rich Black music history.
Right.
Right? So what we wanted to do is we want to give folks cash grants to be able to fund projects that pay homage to some of that history that we have here.
Right.
So folks can go to blackmusiccity.com. And we keep it super simple. It's a very quick process where you apply, say, hey, I want to do, maybe I want to make a song that is a cover of a Philly music legend. Or maybe I'm a designer and I want to create a clothing line that's inspired by Patti LaBelle, right? Or whatever.
That's kind of cool.
You know what I mean?
I would love to see that.
It's dope. So, and it's like, and it's important to know, it's open to people of any creative background.
Gotcha.
Right? You don't have to be a musician. You don't have to be a designer. Like, we've seen everything.
Right.
And the most important part is the applications close on January 31st. So people got to apply. You don't have to create your project by January 31st. You just have to submit for your idea.
Okay. So when I'm submitting for my idea and I'm submitting by January 31st, right?
Yep.
What is the criteria that's needed for this application process?
Yeah, the criteria is really broad. It's just about, are you in the greater Philadelphia region, right?
Okay.
Philly, Jersey, Delaware, that are our tri-state area. And does your idea that you are proposing does it connect and does it honor the Philadelphia Black music heritage?
Gotcha.
And if it does, and if we think it's dope, and
Mm-hmm.
you show us that like you've been doing work before and you have the capability of bringing this to life,
Mm-hmm.
we have a whole selection committee, and it's their job. It's a tough job, but it's their job to go through all of the applicants and then actually choose the folks who get the grants.
Are you on this committee?
I am not on this committee.
Okay, I was about to say, okay,
Nah.
this makes it 10
You know
times
what I'm
easier.
saying?
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
you know.
But if you were, hypothetically speaking,
Yeah.
what is something that would catch your attention creatively?
That's a great question. I think creatively, it's about like, let's think a little bit outside the box,
Mhm.
right? Like, how do we get super creative and do it in a way that's like true to who we are,
Right.
right? So, for example, one of my favorite grantees from last year, there's an artist, his name's Keith Ora, and he loves to make custom sneaker designs.
That's
Right?
fire. Yes.
Right? You know?
Yeah.
So he was like, yo, I want to bring me to this project and to
Mhm.
this grant. So he chose a jazz musician from here in Philadelphia, listened to this musician for just like a week and was inspired by his style and the freedom in the music. And he literally made a custom pair of Air Force Ones that were
That's
inspired by
fire.
this jazz musician. And they were ill. Like, all
You have
the
to
way.
show me.
I will show you.
Because, I mean, how many times in 2024, right, do you hear that someone's inspired by a jazz musician and they brought something to life
That's it.
now
Right?
based off of that?
And he put them things on Instagram and he was able to display them, and
Yeah.
it inspired so many young people who were
Yeah.
like, yo, these kicks are dope. And now they're going and do their research and digging in and being like, oh wow, I never heard of this artist
Right.
before, right?
And now it's a new generation that now knows this artist and the genre of music.
And that's exactly what it's all about. It's about empowering creatives today, but,
Yes.
but reminding them that we all stand on the shoulders of giants, of
Yes.
these music legends who have always been really important to Philadelphia.
Facts. But I mean, you're also planting the seeds, not only with Black Music City and offering this amount of money, but it's ongoing, right? So what else do you have coming up, especially when it comes to your Creator Day?
Yeah, I would love to talk about Creator Day.
Yeah.
You know, and I'll just say one more time for Black Music City, please, y'all, blackmusiccity.com, January 31st. Go get that. You know, go make sure you apply. Because folks are going to get anywhere between $3,000 to $5,000 for each of these projects, right? So that's that. And then when it comes to Creator Day, like, it's just another pillar of what we do, right? It's about empowering creatives, bringing us together to be around like-minded people. But our annual event is Creator Day. So once a year, we get super loud and super proud about loving on creative people. So we've actually partnered up with Google this year to really take it to the next level. So we're going to have a full day of programming at Rec Philly, down at 9th and Market. And essentially, you can expect workshops, panels, mixers, happy hour. We're going to have some VIP lounge stuff. We're going to be doing giveaways. So if you've ever been like, yo, I need to get connected to more creative people. I want to learn from people who have seen it and done it at the highest level.
Yeah.
And I want to walk out of there with some fly swag, you know what I'm saying, and all that. Maybe get some collaborators. It's going to be the very best place to do that.
I
So-
love that.
And that's on February 24th. It's a
Okay.
Saturday. It's all day. So we're going to be there from 11 a.m. until. And, you know, we be creative, so we gonna party till we party.
Hey, look, it's Black History Month, but you said we make history every day, okay?
That part.
Okay.
You
Now,
know?
when it comes to these workshops and these panels, and we're preparing for Creator Day, you know,
Yeah.
what is one panel that you wish you would have got the lesson for maybe 10 years ago?
Ooh, that's a good one. See, we haven't released the panel topics.
Okay,
quite
don't
yet,
give me
you know
don't
what
give
I'm
it
saying?
away.
But I'll give you an idea though.
Okay,
right?
okay.
And I'll say this, and we also are getting ready to announce who's gonna be there.
Okay.
And people are gonna be super hyped. I'm excited. Here's the thing about being a creative. I think so many of us have tons of passion,
Yes.
but it's so unclear how we actually turn that passion into dollars.
Yes.
Right? Like, how do I actually turn the passion into a profitable business?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of our programming is aimed directly at that. So, like, demystifying, you'd be seeing influencers, you know, online, on Instagram, getting brand deals. But what does that look like? How do I actually do that? What should my email look like?
Right.
Who should I be reaching out to?
Right.
So it's really about making it simple, making it clear, and just setting people up with, like, tangible information for them to actually, like, level up this year.
Okay.
You know?
We're leveling up 2024.
That's right.
And it starts first by submitting your application for
Right.
these grants with Black Music City,
That's
right?
right.
We're doing that, and the deadline is January 31st.
Yep.
And then, I mean, just around the corner, we're getting ready for Creator Day.
We are. And
Yes.
you can learn everything about Creator Day right on the Rec Philly website. It's joinrec.com.
Perfect. I can't wait. So now, like, we're officially involved. Like, are we going to be involved with the next event?
Listen, y'all are involved. Look,
Oh,
y'all,
okay,
y'all a
just
partner
say-
already, making sure the right people know about it. And listen, if you want to pull up, you know, and be there on the spot to activate in whatever way,
Yeah.
I'd love to make that happen.
Well, I would love to be there.
Listen, you a creator. It would be crazy for you not to be there.
Perfect. Okay, we're in there. We're making a difference in the city.
Right.
And I'm so grateful you made time for us today to be impactful and, more importantly, be impactful together and provide resources together. That's
you
what
so
we
much.
need. Yeah.
Listen, and if it's okay, I want to just say one last thing.
Of course.
For that person who's listening right now who is a creative person and they're like, yo, maybe I never had the courage to like actually follow my dream and do it. I just want to say to them, like, you can. Every single thing that was created by anybody ever around this whole world that we live in was made and created by someone that's no smarter than you.
Right.
And sometimes we forget that, you know? So I just want to say that you're listening to a kid from Germantown, right? Wayne Junction, who has really been able to follow his dream. And now I get to empower other people to do the same. So I just want to just leave folks with that. If you believe you can, you can. So
Your
let's do
vision
it.
is for you and for you only. Whoever, you know, doesn't see it, doesn't understand it, that's okay, right? Because your vision is for you and for you only, and you're the person that's supposed to see it through and see it out.
That's right.
So we're going to do that with Rec Philly.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay. Before we head out, where can everyone find you, follow you at, and of course, get more information about all of your programs in the city?
Absolutely. So we're very active on Instagram at Rec Philly, REC Philly. And then again, the website is joinrec.com. And then if you want to follow me, you know, in specific, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at the Will Toms, THE, Will, last name is Toms, TOMS.
Perfect. Well, I appreciate your time today.
You got it. Thank you, Ash.
Of course. Get all of these 100.3 Philly exclusives right now at rnbphilly.com.